Hey everybody, we're still setting up real quick. The first time we're doing this from Casa de Aspen. So we have a few little learning bumps. So just give me just a second. I will get this all set up and we will be good to go. Okay. This. Babe, can you help me? Oh, sorry, I just knocked you guys over. I know this should have been underneath there. I'll just pick it up and it's okay. I know you had it. It's okay. I know you did, babe. It's okay. I just want to get this down underneath it. Okay, I think we just about got it, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is going to be a smaller sale. We're not going to have nearly as many things as we normally do because we're trying out a new format. So we just have to see how things go, and we will prepare and we'll get better at it as it goes on, just like we did over there. Okay, so I'm glowing like a Katoon member, but hi everybody. We're doing it this way so that we can go in a different time slot because we were hearing a lot from people in the other time zones that the time we were on was too late because if it starts at 9:15 and it goes 2 hours, that's 11:15 at night. So the only way that we could make it work any other time was if we came in early on a Saturday or they opened up the shop for 2 hours on a Sunday, neither of which was feasible. So we are trying to figure this out and we'll get through it. Now, I know that there were several of you that got stuff from the last sale. We have it all invoiced, but every time I was like, okay, we're just going to invoice them. It was, no, we're going to do a sale this week. Oh, and I didn't want to charge double shipping. So we're just going to add to those invoices. And if there's anything you want to take off from that sale to add, because you'd rather have stuff from today, that's okay. We will go through it. We will do it. But that's what happens when you're growing. But I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy the beads that I picked out. I have some offerings that are just mine, and then the rest of them are from Bernie's Beads in Mesa, Arizona, just like normal. Bringing you a new stone that I'd never heard of before. All of the things that I brought forth, I think will pair very nicely with, sorry, I'm turning off my phone so I don't get interrupted. What was I saying, babe? Oh, everything that I'm bringing to you guys is either time to stock up for holiday sales and shows, or things that I think will go with this month's current bead box that are out. I think these will play nicely with each other. Unfortunately, I forgot to keep out the petrified wood strand. It goes with it perfectly. I'm so sorry. I was asked if we could pair something to go with that, and that's what I've done. The new gemstone that I'm bringing to you that I'd never heard of before pairs beautifully with the petrified wood. So here we are. We're going to get started. We're going to go down to my mat, take me off. Oh, the way that you order is you just put the number you liked and then the quantity that you want. If this is a first sale for you, please make sure that you either message me on Messenger right after the sale or email me at the email address listed in the description. It's the same as my channel, titistrinketsandtreasures at gmail.com. So easy peasy. And then was there anything else? I'm trying to remember if I'm missing anything. I think that's all. If anybody else has any questions, feel free to reach out. If there's anything specific that you're looking for, just let me know. Especially like sale times are a great time to do that, because if I'm already going down to the shop to pull orders, just love hearing me on echo. That I completely lost my train of thought, but I do see that I have no lipstick on. You guys can all laugh at me, but if I don't put a little on with this below, I just look like I'm blown. Alrighty then, so let's go ahead and go down to the mat. Let's see what we have here first. Tammy, Beth, Georgina, Kendra, Donna, Sonia. Hi, Barbara. So if anybody has any questions, let me know. You can always also go back through the sale yourself to confirm your order and email it to me. That's okay as well. I'm trying to keep things the pieces that I pick within a price point that would be feasible for all. If you want a split of something, just mark split, and we will go from there. Alrighty, let's get started. Okay, up first, this is the new bead that I had never heard of. It is called Tiger Cherry Quartz, and I had never heard of it. Like I said, this is a new stone to the shop, and this is why I said that it would pair beautifully. This is the brightest it gets. There we go. Okay. It'll pair beautifully with the petrified wood, as it has like the same browns or some gold tones in it. And then you have like the parts that look more like cherry quartz. So I'd never heard of this before. The starting number is 825, and the 4mm is $6 retail, so $4.50 your price. And I know that it's not as like flashy as pulling out a whole hank of beads. I'm sorry about that. That's why I pulled out all 4 of this size, just so that you could see the variation, and I can even get in closer so that you get a better view. But as soon as I saw these, I remembered that Beth had asked for something that would go with the petrified wood. So, all right, so the 4mm are $4.50. 826 is the 6mm Tiger Cherry Quartz. It is $6. 827 is the 8mm Tiger Cherry Quartz rounds. That's $7.50. And that's your price, not the retail price. I'm just listing the sale price. So it'll be easier for everybody involved. And then the 10mm Tiger Cherry Quartz rounds are $9 a strand. So I figured these are a very good mix as far as being able to go with both bargain bead box and dollar bead box. A couple of the other bead boxes I haven't got like a deep dive into, but I really like these tones because it's like you get some of the quartz, and then you get like some lighter, like actually it's very reminiscent of some crystals we're gonna have up in just a second, but they pair beautifully. We have a couple that would actually pair beautifully with these. So again, the 4mm is item 825 is the 4mm, they're $4.50. Item 826 is the 6mm, they're $6. 827 are the 8mm, they are $7.50. And then 828 is the 10mm, and they are $9 a strand for you. So those are those. We'll put those over there. And then we have 2 cherry quartz to bring to you guys, just in case you wanted more of the pinks, but because they pair so beautifully with the brown of the box, some of the boxes. So I thought these are the darker ones. And I have them in 6 and 8 millimeter. The 6 millimeter are $4.50. Right? Wait.
Oh, those are the expensive ones.
Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong line. I apologize. The 6 millimeter are $11.25. And the 8 millimeter come out to $13.13. Just so you know, there are only 4 strands of the darker 8 millimeter, and that was as of last night. So, and the store is open now, but it's first come, first serve. If we get enough orders, I can call him and ask him to take them off so that they don't sell out. But yeah, so the 6 millimeter was number 829 and it's 1125. And then the 8 millimeter is 830 and the price is 1313. And then we're going to go to another gemstone that we have 4, 6, 8, and 10 in, and this is natural cherry quartz. So was the last one, but he specifically emphasized that this is natural cherry quartz. These are not dyed. They are not heat treated. They're not on any of those things. Why won't you guys get an order? Sorry. Trying to corral the beads over here and they're not cooperating. I think they're beautiful. I've gotten other cherry quartz in the past, but you guys, there's just no comparing to the pure natural stones that are the A quality. It just doesn't match up. They can heat treat them and dye them all they want, but the natural ones are beautiful. So 4 millimeter is item 831, and they are $3.75 a strand. Item number 832, the 6 millimeter are $4.50 a strand. Item 833 is the 8 millimeter, and they are $5.63. Item number 834 is the 10 millimeter natural cherry quartz rounds, and they are $7.50. Hi, Angel. You might have missed at the beginning. What I said is that with the sale last time, every time we were like, okay, we're going to go invoice, we would say, no, we're going to have a sale next week. And it just kind of, there's been some logistical things going on in the background. And so we have saved those orders. I did not want to invoice you twice or charge you, shipping twice. So those will be added when we send out your invoice. If there's anything you want taken off or you've decided you no longer want because you got stuff today, that's perfectly okay. Also, I am going to be doing a pendant sale, probably next Saturday. I want to try to do a pendant sale if at all possible. And if we're liking the 2 p.m. Time slot, if you guys need to go a little early or a little later, then that's fine. Angel, if you want to go back and watch this on replay, please, hon, you're more than welcome to do so. Okay, let's go over this one more time. 4 millimeter was item 831, and they are $3.75. Item 832 are the 6 millimeter, and they are $4.50. Item 833 are the 8 millimeter natural cherry quartz at $5.63, and 834 is the 10 millimeter, and they are $7.50. I know you guys are not getting the beauty of all of these. They're just so pretty.
Stunning.
Yeah, they're stunning. Nobody here tell me I can't say it. I'll say as much as I want. Okay, the next thing up, you guys, is a special item, and I'm very excited to bring it to you, and that is that we have some chevron amethyst elephant. Okay, there are two ways that you can purchase these. You can either purchase a full strand, and that is $60, or you can buy them individually for $6 a piece.
The 15 on a full strand.
There's 15 on approximately 15. Sometimes one has 14, sometimes one has 16. Yeah. And you know that they're good quality because they even have, there we go. They even have the 4mm rounds in between the different elephants. But if you need to do single one, that is totally okay. Feel free to do so. Okay. They're so cute, you guys, and they're carved on both sides. The little trunk is up, which is a sign for prosperity and health. There's a lot of stuff if you go back into Eastern medicine. The symbolism that the elephant holds is great. But like I said, the full strand is $60. Per piece price is $6, which makes it $4.50 for you. Yes, $4.50. Sorry, I said that was the retail price. I apologize. The full strand retail is $80, so you get it for $60. Each elephant is $6 retail, or they're $4.50 for you guys. And then because we have those, the strand is $8.35, item number 835. And then the individual elephants are items 836. And to make sure that you had stuff to go with your elephant, I brought in the
Matching rounds.
6, 8, and 10 coordinating rounds in the chevron amethyst. So item 837 is the 6mm chevron amethyst rounds, and each strand is $13.50, your price. Then 838 is the 8mm chevron amethyst rounds, and those are $18.75 a strand. And then the 10mm rounds are item number 839, and they are $22.50. So I think if you went in and you got some really dark amethyst and put it with this, or you could mix it, you could even mix it with that tiger cherry quartz. It would be beautiful. We also have some crystals coming up that would pair very nicely as well. So there's those. And then to make sure, did everybody get it? I don't want to like not. Okay. Up next and in line again with the request to have stuff that would go with the other bead boxes, we have rhyolite. So we have it in the 4, 6, 8, and 10mm rounds. You guys, these are awesome. We also have this coming up, which is the Picasso Jasper, but I actually have the most beautiful pendant that I got from Miss Tammy that has these corally colors. This would go perfect with your cross. Oh, where is it? Where's her little cross, babe? Right there it is. Sorry, I needed a drink. And now nothing wants to get out of my way. Okay. Look, Tammy. It's got the same corals and greens in it.
You're off camera.
That goes. Oh, yeah, because my face is over there. But it has like some of the same tones, but a little bit lighter. But I saw the coral colors in the strand, and it just popped out to me. I was like, so we'll start with the 4mm. And item number 40 is the 4mm rhyolite rounds, and they are $13.50 a strand, right? Yes, $13.50 a strand. And then item 841 is the 6mm rhyolite rounds, and they are $15 a piece. If you put your phone on do not disturb, you said thank you. Item 842 is 8mm rhyolite rounds, and they are $18.75. And then item 843 is the 10mm rhyolite, and they are $22.50. I hope you guys are getting the beauty of this stone. It's just, you get the greens and the browns, the corals, the creams, and it kind of sort of reminds me of like leopard skin jasper, because it has like the like spots on it. They're so pretty. And they go with a lot of different stones or motifs. I just think that they're really pretty. I'm going to go over it one more time. 840 is the 4mm, and those are $13.50. 841 are the 6mm rhyolite rounds. They are $15. 842 is the 8mm rhyolite rounds. And those are $18.75. And then 843 is the 10mm rhyolite rounds, and they are $22.50 a strand. I love them. I love them so much. Okay, and then he got some new heishis in. So these are the 2x4 heishis. Just so you know, guys, unless I say otherwise, all of the stones are natural. If they have been heat treated, if they have been dyed, if they had been any of those things, you will know up front. He wanted me to emphasis on the cherry quartz cherry quartz, because a lot of times that is dyed. And so he just wanted to make sure that you guys knew. Okay, so we have 3 new Ishi cuts. These are 4x2. And they go in this order, so it's not to confuse me. So the first is item 844, and they are 2x4 heishis in natural aquamarine, and they are $18.75 a strand. I love all of the tones within aquamarine. It's also my granddaughter's birthstone, so it's a really cool stone that goes with a lot of different things. And then the next one is 845, and it's the natural green moss agate. So again, you get a variation of tones, and they are $15 a strand. And so then you get the different greens and the clears, and then you mix these you can mix these with the rhyolite, you can mix them with the regular cherry quartz, you can put them in with the tiger cherry quartz. They're a very versatile stone that will go with a multitude of different gemstones. This is, of course, not even scratching the surface, but they're beautiful. And moss agate is one of my favorite gemstones. Okay, and then item number 846 is natural Red Creek jasper, and they are $16.50 a strand. And that's all we have for gemstones today, kind of, sort of, because we do have the hematite, which hematite is a gemstone. So those are coming up next. Wait, what, Kimberly? How did I not know that?
Oh, mind blown.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to do some research on that. I had no idea. Yeah, I saw. Okay.
Sorry.
All right, up next, we are going to go to the hematite. Oh, I can see that stuff.
She just said,
No, why would he not tell me what I said? Okay, we have some hematite up, and then we have some crystals from Bernie's Beads, and then we have some crystals from TT's Trinkets and Treasures. So up first is number item 847. It is a 2 millimeter faceted cube gold plated, and they are $13.13 a strand. You guys, I have a few colors in these stones. These are beautiful. You see how they just twinkle up at you? Hi, Pauline. Okay. Thanks for letting us know. I honestly didn't. I don't know why it was. Okay. Yeah. That's a conversation. Okay. As I said, number 847 is the 2 millimeter faceted cube gold plated. It is $13.13 a strand. And then we have item 848, which is the same 2 millimeter faceted cube in bronze, and this is $11.25 a strand. You guys, these are so pretty. So pretty. These are perfect to do ornaments with, to do jewelry with, everything. They're great. And then 849, the next one, that's this one, right? Yeah. These are sterling silver plated, 849, and they are $11.25 a strand. And then we have the natural hematite, which is also $11.25 a strand. The only one that's more is the gold plated one. So we have the gold, the bronze, the sterling silver plated, and then the natural hematite. Up next, 851. Wait, what? You have those in the wrong order.
I pulled the mat.
Yeah, I know. It's okay. 4 millimeter gold plate hexagon. Okay. Next up is item 51. And it is a 4 millimeter faceted gold plate hexagon heishi. And it's $13.13 a strand. This is also one of my favorite spacers. I've gotten it in not gold plate. You guys, this is beautiful. The gold plating on this is beautiful. It is not that brassy color. It's a nice, rich, what you'd expect from 18 karat gold plated. It's a very beautiful stone, and it is $13.13 a strand. We're not here yet, right? No, that's down here. Okay. Up next, and I'm gonna get more of these. I apologize. I thought we had grabbed more of this color, but we did not. He has this in various sizes and shapes, but it's new to the shop. And this is 852. It is
What number was that?
for the gold. Which one, Sweet Pea? No, I appreciate that because I don't want to say anything that's not true. So that'll be a conversation for later. Okay, Beth, I need to know what you're referring to, hon. Beth, we'll figure it out.
The last one.
Oh, the last ones? Okay.
The gold.
The cubes Okay, so the cube was $847. No, this is the gold. So the cube in the gold plated, the 2mm faceted cube, that is item 847. And then the gold plated hexagon is item 851. And then, like I said, I really did think that I'd grab more of these. It was at the end of the day, but these are these really pretty, like blue-green spacer beads. And as you can see, you know, he still has the very full strand. There's not a lot of give on these. And they're really cool. They're like a blue-green color. So these are 1 by 6mm. And they are number 852, and they're $9.38 a strand. Then we're going to go into 6mm potato chip spacers, and we have quite a few colors. We are going to do the 6mm first, but I also have, it's okay, hon. So I also have it in 4. So we're going to pull these over, and these are the 6mm. So we started it at item 650 or 853, sorry. And the first one is the bronze. You guys, he has other bronzes. This is fabulous. This new bronze he got in is so beautiful. And it goes right along with that wire I've been obsessed with. It is very close in tone to that. So, and they are bronze plated. So I'm really excited about that, given, you know, my latest obsession. But, so it's 853, and it is 11.25 a strand for the bronze. Then we have 854, and that is the gold plated. Again, the gold plating on this is more reminiscent of 18 karat gold plated, not brassy. So I really appreciate that. And the gold plated is 11.25. 855 is the rose gold plated. It is 11.25. 856 is the natural hematite, and it is also 11.25. And then last but not least is the sterling silver plated at 857. I love me a good potato chip spacer. These are so good. Hi, Marcia. And you guys, I will be bringing you some more of these bronze and the really good gold plate and the sterling plate. He has it in multiple sizes. And I'm hoping that if we have a good sale today, he'll see that it's a good thing to do on a weekend. And I know it was short notice, and that was my fault. That's why it's in there. If you watch it on replay, please, you can reach out after the fact to me. But yeah, so I don't even, the hematite this time around, his restock was exponentially better, in my opinion. He got these from a new vendor, and I'm all about it. So like those can just stay home with me. Oh wait, I was supposed to bring them back, Brittany. Oh, that was a miscommunication. And then we have the 4mm, and all of these are going to be 938. Okay, so 858 is again the bronze plated hematite, and I like these because they're a natural stone. They're not metal, they're not alloy, they're not any of that kind of stuff. It's another stone, and it sets you guys apart when you're at places because if you just use this or whatever else. And it can help you stretch your 18 karat gold and your sterling silver plated metal that you might use. This helps stretch it a bit. And when it's all gemstone or it's mostly gemstone, you're going to get a better price for it. So after the bronze, which was $858, $859 is the rose gold. Same price at $938.
Hi, Linda.
Hi, Linda. $860 is the silver plated. $861 is the natural hematite. So let me lay these out in the order that I called out, because that will be much easier. So we have the bronze, rose gold, silver. Wait, did we not put down a gold for this? Oh, you guys, we're going to have to put this in at the bottom. I don't know how that happened. Okay, so the gold in the 4mm is going to be $876. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know how that happened. But the natural hematite in the 4mm is $938. And it is $861. So the gold will be $876. I'm not sure how that happened. I apologize for any confusion. Again, I just love them. Okay, and then we have one more thing we're going to kind of interject here because a couple people asked for them specifically. And this is item 862, and they are 3mm cranberry pearls. There's only 6 strands of it, and they are $1875. Coming up on the holidays, you guys, I promise you, these are like, they are a dark cranberry color. They're so beautiful. You can put them with just about any of these spacers, and they're just so pretty. They can also be mixed in with other crystals. These can become like a little spacer. They are one of my favorite pearls that he has, and as of now, he doesn't think he's going to be able to get these back in stock. So the last 6 strands he had is all there is. Again, that's item 862, and they're $1875 a piece. More liquid. Now, the rest of these crystals that are from Bernie's, mine will come after his. I pulled specifically for the holidays. So we're going to start with these faceted Heishis, which are perfect for doing icicle ornament, doing snowflake ornament, and they're just so pretty. Okay, light blue, sapphire blue. No, those are turquoise. These are sapphire. And okay, sorry. So these are A+ quality crystals. We're going to start at 863, and those are like the, what do we have? Hold on, I might have to change the name real quick because it's confusing. Oh no, it's right now. Okay, sorry. So sorry, 863 is the light blue. All 4 of these are 938 a strand. I'm sorry. 863 is the light blue. Then we go to 864, and we have the sapphire blue, again at 938. And then 865 is the turquoise blue. And these all obviously have AB on them. Sorry, I didn't mention that. And then the last one at 866 is like a teal. So they're beautiful, you guys. They do have AB, and you know I'm kind of an AB snob, but this AB is to highlight, not to cover up. These are beautiful crystals. $9.38 a strand. What? Oh, you're talking to Charlotte. I'm like, what?
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. Okay, up next, we have these 10 millimeter. Let me lay them out right. Red, green, clear, gold, and silver. Okay. So these are 10 by 6 millimeter issues. I know these are disc beads, but we're going to start with the red 867. These are 750. So these are the red. Red is 867. They're 750 a piece. Then we have the 868, which is the green. Then 869 is the clear. And these don't have any coating on them. And you see how they just like, I know I say it a lot, but they like twinkle up at you. Perfect for doing candy cane, ornaments, making Christmas gifts, jewelry for the holiday craft fairs. I know it's only September, but we all know that come December, we're going to be like, how is it already Christmas? I should have started earlier. We're starting early. I'm going to sprinkle in stuff along the way. Then we'll probably do more of a hard push, probably the beginning of November. But here's where we're at. So then we have 870, which is the gold. Again, 750. And then the 871 is silver. So again, we go red. These are all 750. Red is 867. Green is 868. Clear is 869. Gold is 870. And silver is 871. And then over here, we have 8 millimeter. And there we go. So 8 millimeter, these are all $6. So the 8 millimeter blue is item. Oh, nope, sorry. We got to start it clear. 872 is the clear. Again, there's no coating on these. Well, at least not this one. It looks like there's some on the sapphire blue. And we'll get there. Go tell me. Hi. Thank you.
Say hi to Miranda.
Hi, Miranda. Thank you for letting me know, babe. So 872 is the clear. They're $6. 873 is the sapphire blue that you saw earlier. It does have AB on it. Then 874 is the green. And 875 is the red. And then this is the last of the offerings from Bernie's Beads. We're going to be going into the items I'm bringing tonight, this afternoon, tonight, wherever you are. Of course, you can always go back and shop the sale after it's done on replay. Make sure that you saw everything and got everything. Babe, where'd you put the pearl? You didn't sell them, but I need them. Okay, I was thinking that I would bring you guys some stash builder items. So let me know if you guys like these. These are not fancy. I can't say that they're checked. I can't say anything like that. But these are glass pearls and they're very pretty. And I'm bringing them to you inexpensively. I have them in 5 and 6 millimeter, and they come in several colors. So if you guys like these and you want me to bring more colors to you, let me know. I'm also thinking about like doing daisy spacers and all head pins and all of that kind of stuff, and even bring in the 18 karat gold plating that I found that where everything matches on research I did months and months and months ago. And that way, when you use them within your own pieces, you know that everything's going to match. So we're going to start at TT 100. And those are the 5 millimeter, and they're 525 a strand. They're 15-inch strands. They are Bernie strands. They're completely full, top to bottom. The gap is like that much. So they're a nice full strand. And those are 525. And then the 6 millimeter glass pearls are $6 a strand. I wouldn't bring you guys stuff that I didn't think was good quality. I want to say that first and foremost. But I know that there are some new people to jewelry making, and even those of us who want to make our daughters, our granddaughters, our girlfriends, or whatever, and we're a little tight this Christmas season. These are still beautiful pearls. They're not quite white, but they're not quite ivory either. But I can get them in multiple sizes, multiple colors. I just need to know. So again, the 5 millimeter were the TT 100. They were 525. The 6 millimeter was TT 101. And those are $6 a strand. We're going to put those to the side. And then I also have some disc spacers. The 6 millimeter is item 101. I also have some crystal spacers that I'm bringing to you. They're absolutely gorgeous. The ones that we have, they're kind of a set. TT, honey, as in TT Trinkets and Treasures. But we know what you mean.
I just spelled your name B-E-T-T.
Oh, and then you spelled your name B-E-T-T. So, hey, you guys are both on it. Okay, so the difference with these is that there are 25 crystals, but then there's also, like the crystal disc, there's also some teardrop briolettes for all 4 colors. So we're going to start with the melon set at number 102. And I call it melon because it's very reminiscent of like a cantaloupe color. And again, there is some AB on this, but it's to enhance the already really nice crystal. And then, like I said, it also comes with 3 briolettes in matching crystal. So I figured that gave you a pair of earrings and a nice necklace for the minimalist in your life. So that's item 102, and they are $9.38 a strand. And then 103 is I'm calling champagne, if I can even talk. You guys. These go with everything. Like, I'm telling you. They're pretty, they're sparkly, they wink up at you. They're beautiful crystals. I love them. Okay, and then up next, why is there only one of these? Did the other one fall on the floor? There should be another strand of these. I'm calling these Autumn Glow. I could not think of a better name. They are very reminiscent of fall with the orangey red colors. that can be used with all your fall colors, your carnelian, everything like that. And again, you're going to get the 3 teardrops, and they're $9.38 a strand. That one is done. And then these ones do not have the teardrops, but I have them. Sorry. And these are item 105, and I'm calling them steel gray because they're like a black steely gray color. Perfect for New Year's Eve jewelry, all of that. Again, you're going to get 25 of the crystals as well as 3 of the teardrops. All right, guys, that's all she wrote. Like I said, I'm going to do a pendant sale next week. We wanted to start out small this time around. I didn't want to get too overwhelmed or overwhelm you guys with items. So if anybody has any questions about anything they saw, again, you're always welcome to go back and look at the replay, finalize your order that way. I didn't see Kim here, so we're gonna have to let Kim know that there was a sale today. So, and those of you who maybe came in late, feel free to go back and look. Did anybody have any questions? Oh, thank you, Beth. I appreciate that. I really did try to find things that would go with the other bead boxes we're designing with and would help you elevate those designs. And also, if you're not into those bead boxes or whatever else, I hope you guys feel that the
On your face.
what? Oh yeah,
Just watching your handstand.
I know. I'm sorry. Yeah, we will just move that over there so I don't look like I'm glowing and ready to take off for outer space. Anyways, like I said, we wanted to start small, and I wanted you to bring good beads. If you guys like the stash builder options, let me know. Because I could get these in 4, 3, and obviously the price drops with each size, because they're glass beads, but I can bring you guys some Christmas colors. I can bring you guys larger, smaller, just let me know. And then I hope that this will help. You wanted the first 2, please, no champagne.
Oh. Let me see.
Okay. He's conferring with the list. I didn't have time to get everything sent over to Cindy.
Yeah, she wants the same one as Beth and then the one after that. Not champagne.
Yeah.
Tell her I got her.
He's got, they can hear you, babe.
Oh.
You're closer to the
Hi,
mic.
Pauline. I got you.
Look, guys. Nana White got a promotion.
No, this is still Cindy's job. I'm just stepping in for a day.
Yes, because I didn't have time to get everything. I didn't have time to get everything over to her and still keep track. So, you know. So like I said, any of you that ordered in the last sale, we're gonna invoice those with this stuff. And if something needs to come off, just let me know. Yes, Kimberly, I absolutely can do that because it's beautiful. See, this is what's confusing me. It's like, how are these? Okay, those are not those.
You got $4.
I know.
Okay.
This one is the end. I get that. I thought that these colors would go well with the petrified wood. I also thought that it would be nice to bring in, like I said earlier, the pinks into the mix. Browns and pinks go together very, very well. Once we're done with this, he's setting up the rock tumbler. We're checking that bronzite in to see what we can, if it looks any better after it's spent a few hours in the tumbler. But yeah, they're very pretty colors. I like them a lot. But they have like some rich and gorgeous tone. Are you thinking of getting CZ days? Yes. Yes. I am thinking about getting Daisy spacers. Oh no, don't call him that. He's better than that. No, because, well, kind of, but he's kind, you know. So, yes, so I'm thinking about getting, like, I would be ordering them in 1,000 quantities, and then I would be bringing them to all of you later on. If you guys wouldn't mind sharing this live with the other people in your life that have similar interests, I would greatly appreciate it. I know, honey. Miranda, please don't. Oh, check glass daisy spacers? Huh. Let me do some research. I don't know why I wouldn't. I found some that are like the daisy spacers look like they're pearls, and that was great. Oh, cool. Let me go find it and I'll drop the link, Linda. We're all about supporting each other. She just dropped. 26 minutes ago. So the elegant curl stud, I'm guessing that's the one. Oh, it's nice and short. That's cool. Copy. There you go, my dear. There's the link to her earrings. You guys go give her some love because she's been having people just aren't watching her designs as much as they're watching her links, which her links are genius. But if you don't watch the jewelry one, you don't see how they go together. And that's like the best. And she's an amazing designer. That I'm gonna have on as soon as she's done moving. Right, Linda? But anyways. All right, you guys. I think that's all for today. I hope that you guys have a wonderful rest of your weekend. Again, if you guys would not mind, if you're cool to drop it in your group, the link to this, I would appreciate it. Because I am a small business, slowly growing, but you guys managed to help me. I got a milestone today. I popped open YouTube earlier to post up my video, and it showed that I now have, I was approved to monetize my channel and to monetize my videos. And I'm really excited about that. I didn't think I was going to get there this soon, but because of my watch hours and because I have been connecting with other YouTube people, it's because of Beading Besties, my Sunday night show, which a lot of people did not think that it was going to, like it was going to fly, and that people weren't going to want to be on it, and you know, that everybody was going to, there's no way it would happen, and all of that kind of stuff. They didn't, I thought that people would be interested in it. And you guys, oh my gosh, while I was at Bernie's yesterday, this beautiful Native American, the Gila River tribe, was in buying up so much stock. And so I brought up Beading Besties to her, and she took my information and I took her information. And also, there's a link called Blink, I think, but there's a Q at the end. And that it's like a virtual business card. So you can pass your phone with your QR code open or vice versa. And then you go and you swap things. But she says she's very excited about coming on. And growing up here, you know, we learn a lot about the Native Americans here in Arizona. And so just the thought of having her on is amazing. the history she's going to be able to provide us, the education we're going to get from the interview will be amazing. So I'm very excited about that. I was a little hesitant to ask, and then she was like, "No, we did it." Well, yep, here's my business card. Da, da, da. So I'm really excited about that. She went and subscribed to my channel right away and everything else. And I just want to be able to bring you guys more facets of the jewelry world. That was the whole goal of Beading Besties, was to make sure that we could continue our education and learn about other styles and cultures and things of that nature. So I'm really excited about it. Oh, are you part Lakota? Tammy, I didn't know that. Yeah, so I'm very excited. And I will see you guys on Sunday, if tomorrow night, if not before. I'm gonna have my on again. We're gonna go through. I didn't come up with my questions until after she had already been on, so I'm excited to get her answers to those. And just excited to hang out with her. Her and I have very good energy together, so I love the episode we did last time. I got off and I was literally fired up. It took forever for me to calm it down. So, but I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a very the best of the rest of your weekend. And as always, happy beading.